Hello, this is the Cricket Show now. The China, Russia, Iran, North Korea as it affects IT, information technology. So I wanted to just do a quick one, let you know that I'm going to be updating my top 30 security links. So this will be April 2nd or 3rd, depending on when I actually update it. It's either today or tomorrow. So I want to add another, or maybe I might change. There we go. Attacker information. This will be changed to Cricket, so that's going to be the fourth value. I mean, it's generally about the same, but it will focus more on all four of them instead of just China and Russia. So basically, what I do is I go into these links. I've already gone to Daniel Misler's. So let's take a look at Record Media, for example, and just let you know kind of how I do these things. So here's the first of all, I evaluate the website. What does it come back with? So it does have a podcast or audio video. That's good. That it gets some kind of points for that. So I don't know what's happening here, but the actual front page is not loading. That could be my computer or something going on. So let's just click on nation states and see what happens. Yeah, okay, so it is coming up. There might just be something odd going on with the main page. So yes, I was familiar with this Striker malware. Actually, it's from like over a week ago now. There's a Russian-Iranian cyber activity. They takes down leak sites tied to Iran's Ministry of Intelligence and Security. Yeah, these are a little bit older, maybe a couple weeks. So I mean, it's okay. It's not necessarily bad. Let's take a look at this cybercrime one. So I guess this is not a good thing where it's not loading. There might be something going on with this page. Oh, here is leadership news. Yeah. So CISA is having some problems because they're losing some funding. Yeah. So this is what they're talking about. So they're because you're giving us less money, we're not sure what will happen. Don't tell us if it's going to be bad in the future because you gave us less money. Anyway, I can understand the argument of giving them less money because they're kind of a little bit superfluous. They're doing the job of multiple other agencies, and because the FBI does some of their stuff, so it's interesting, and the Secret Service. So yes, they do their own thing, but why have all these different agencies doing the same thing? I mean, anyway, that's kind of obviously they do some excellent work, so it's not all superfluous. So anyway, so what I'm really looking for is I'm trying to find the story that I need to like review even in more detail. So this is kind of good. A large bank uses AI digital twins for threat hunting. Of course, it was from a week ago. Oh, that's right. This is the JP Morgan. Yeah, I actually am aware of this. Yeah, so RSAC. Yeah, I haven't delved into too much of the RSAC conference. So here's a little bit. So this could be a good one. So I like dark reading may get like a better result than the one that I clicked on earlier because it does always seem to have more up to date stuff. Like record that meet, of course, didn't even come up. So maybe it just, if I might move this one down a little and move dark reading up a little. I might just switch them from 3 and 5. Offsec blog is like a web a web uh, podcast blog. Yeah, the thing with them is they do promote their own uh, services quite a bit. Yeah, like here, GPO auditing and their own pen testing abilities. So it's not bad. Some of it is a good information. Here's the AD permissions. That's a good. So they do have some good information. But the other thing is that you also have to listen or click on their podcast. So anyway, that's kind of. So I don't want to go too long today because I'm kind of busy with stuff. But 6 minutes is probably okay. I just wanted to let you know that I'm going to be working on my top 30 security links and probably looking closer into the RSAC conference. I was at a conference yesterday at InfraGard. That was kind of interesting. We discussed the usual China-Russia angles, and I will bring up some more of those points as time goes on. So I thank you for listening, or if you're on here, let me know what you think of the new Cricket. I know it's not that much different at this point, but I'm going to be experimenting with more things. So thank you for listening. We'll see you next time.